like Hayden was, like I was, like each of us was. Because if you do things that you feel passionate about, you will make a difference. And I believe that we are all here on earth. We're all born to make a difference according to the individual talents that we have. In my life, I've given many, many talks to secondary school, high school students, and I've always started with a simple message. If your goal is nothing, you will hit it every time. But you will look back some years later and you'll think, what did I do with my life? I drifted on through. So I believe it's very important to set a goal and to work towards that goal. Actually, nothing comes without an effort. There's very few things in life which fall into our lap when we did nothing for them. We have to have a goal, we have to have a plan. Now, over life, your goals will change because as you go through one door, another will open behind it. But you need to have in yourself the belief, the passion, the confidence to follow that dream, work out what it is which really drives you and go after it. And I know you can make a difference. You live in a country which is on the move, a very large country, an important country. You can have a part in shaping the future of your country. And I think the message coming from all of us is, as young people, don't stand back. You're citizens, you have voice, you need to be empowered, you need to be challenging your leaders to take on the issues that you really care about. So don't be shy, be empowered, and make a difference to your society, because if you make a difference in this country is going to make a big difference to the world. Thank you.
Well, that's a hard act to follow for me, but I'm going to do something now which is stepping outside the square. This is a bit weird. This doesn't happen very often. So the panellists normally all sit up there like we do, and I'm going to walk around now. I'm stepping outside the square. I'm stepping outside the box. I'm coming close to you. I'm invading your personal space. I want you to go away with the message of this. Step outside the square. Step outside the box, and don't be shy. Exactly like what these people have just said to you. You can do anything. Every single person in this room is a winner. Every single person right here is a winner. And you can make that change if you want to. But it's stepping outside the square. It's making that handshake to that person. It's writing that letter. It's getting on that social network. It's making more friends. It don't care what it is, but make sure you make that difference. You step outside that square. Now, the passion and positivity, and please excuse me being my back to you guys, I don't mean to, but the passion and positivity that you have within inside you right now has to be unleashed. Every time I've come to Asia, Indonesia, Thailand and India are the three places that have stood out to me that youth in these countries are so optimistic and so positive, it's not funny. Every time I come here, I feel fantastic about you guys. Don't ever forget how good you are. You guys are fantastic. You need to hear that. Don't sit, like I could sit down here right now and people are going to get embarrassed and a bit shy, okay? And that's absolutely fine. Do you know what? I was gifted with a big voice too. The important thing is that you can make those connections with people. You can, don't be shy. Step outside that square. And I really want you to know that. As wonderful Indonesian young people, go forth. What the panellists have just said, you are at the forefront of change. In this room right now is enough power to make a difference. Don't lose it. Thank you, guys. Really beautiful people. Really good. So, we have to conclude. Unfortunately, I'm sure we could sit here for a long time and talk to you. I'd love to spend more time. Sue, I think you have some announcements to make now, is that correct?
Oh, that's later.
I'd firstly like to say thank you to Fritz, Nadia and Helen for their time and absolutely wonderful, wonderful words.
We are so grateful for them coming. Big round of applause. Right. I know that we did not have a chance to get round to all of your questions. I do apologize. If you have more questions you would like to ask the panel, why don't you write them down on a piece of paper and leave them on my table right over here, and we will do everything we can to find 5 minutes with our guests where they can send you an answer, okay? You have plenty of pieces of paper. Okay, thank you one more time to our guests.